easy high. Please fortify this strength of mine. My weakness comes and goes. My weakness comes and goes. My body aches to be satisfied. My weakness comes and goes. My weakness comes and goes. I'm reaching out for the easy high. Please fortify this strength of mine. My weakness comes and goes. And go.
But yeah, let's talk about Twice. This is our first time. Our fucking first time.
All right, so we're trying something new.
Yeah.
Right? We're in a restaurant, and we're gonna talk about Twice. Mm-hmm. Because Josh, you were on vacation.
I was for like a week.
I stayed at home, did nothing. I was cowering in fear of what the Twice new song was gonna be. And so, what'd you think?
Very, very disappointed.
Very?
Nomu disappointed. Nomu disappointed.
More or less than Red Velvet?
That's hard to say because I think I wasn't as hyped for Red Velvet, and so it wasn't much of a disappointment. I mean, it's still a disappointment for me. I might regret this later, but I want to say more of a disappointment.
Like not the song may not be worse.
No.
But the disappointment level.
The letdown.
The letdown.
How much I was
let
down. Right.
No, I think I would agree with you there. I was so scared that I accidentally heard it for the first time getting my hair cut. Mm-hmm. And I prayed. I told all our Slack changes, I prayed that it wasn't actually the Twice song.
Yeah. It was some D-list.
Yeah.
Like nobody's news.
And I think that is really the moral of the story here, which is that like, if I didn't know that was Twice, I 100% would have thought it was some new goo. I think I said the perfect group that I thought it would be was like Laboom. In my head, I was like, this really, really didn't seem like Twice. And of course, it isn't because their longtime hit maker,
Black Eyed Pilseung.
They didn't go with him. They went with an in-house producer called Collapsedone. I hope I'm saying that right. And Collapsedone has the last songs that he made was for Day 6.
Ooh.
And
I mean, I love Day 6, but they are not popular.
Yeah, he's not a. I think he made some 2 p.m. songs a long time ago. He made a lot of B-side songs for a lot of random people. He made that Purfle's 1, 2, 3 song. But that is to say that this dude has not been making Jimmy Jams. Okay, he has not been.
He's no Black Eyed Pilseung. Okay? Right? Let's get that straight.
And that actually leads me to the main reason we're shooting this video, right? Which is like if you want to hear our in-depth thoughts on the actual music and all this stuff, you can check out the podcast, right?
Right.
Pretty sure that's going to be a big name, no game.
I'm pretty sure it's going to be a big name. Like we're going to have to talk about it.
Yeah. The reason is this question, Josh, which is, one, you're JYP, okay? Pretend you're JYP.
JYP.
I whisper. Man.
Whisper.
You like butts.
I love butts.
Love those butts.
I'm very curious about people's mamas.
Yeah, you love mamas and butts, right? And you have Twice.
Twice.
Gangbusters last year, okay? You made 3 songs in a row that did really well, all made by the same guy.
Working it, right?
Here's the question. Do you realize that now your group is so popular that you don't need to spend the money on getting a good song anymore? Or would you rather spend more money and get a better song?
Because Black Eyed Pilseung is not a JYP producer, right?
Not a JYP producer, and I would bet $1 million that his price went up and up and up
Skyrocketed, yeah.
every single time. Like he probably is taking more percentage.
I think JYP fiscally made the right decision.
Right.
As a Twice fan, as a K-pop fan, I'm obviously really upset. But fiscally, that's smart business, man.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Because I was thinking, I was like, why does this happen, right? Why they know that, you know, the 3 Brave Sound, 4-minute songs were good. Why do they change, right? Or blah, blah, blah. Or
Brave-
AOA, right?
yeah.
Why do they change? And it's like, I really do think it's because they get
know.
more expensive.
Yeah.
And
They know.
and they know that the cost effectiveness of spending the money for a hit maker is not worth it anymore
Right.
because they can shit out some song and it'll still do really well.
And on the second kind of like, on the other hand, when you look at it, if you kind of have an in-house producer and the song is good, and it is commercially successful, that guy has more recognition.
Right.
And if he's doing other, other stuff, that's good too.
And he's cheap, way cheaper.
Yeah. And plus, like, he could be making you money because other people might be like, hey, who's this Collapsedone, whatever his name, guy? Like, I want in on that, you know?
Yeah.
And if it bombs, like we said, it's still Twice. It's still going to be gangbusters. It's still going to win award shows, you know? So I think fiscally, it's an amazing play.
Which decision would you make? Hypothetical town.
For me, make a good ass song.
But see, here's the thing. Is that in Korea, the song itself doesn't actually make that much money,
No.
right? It's the CFs afterwards, it's the sponsorships afterwards. That's what really makes companies money, right?
Right.
So like, even if the songwriter takes more percentage or charges a higher upfront fee, I feel like a better song to keep them in the limelight is more important, I feel.
I mean, it's hard for me to say because obviously we're not insiders, right? We don't know the exact numbers and the percentages and all that. But
But do you
wanna
think that's what
believe-
happened, though? Do you think that's what happened? Or do
really-
you just think it's just they thought it was going to be a great song? And it was a bad song?
I mean, they're not going to put out a bad song, right? They're not going to plan to put out a bad song. But I think he hedged his bets. I definitely think he hedged his bets. Like,
See, maybe I think a little bit more nefariously. Like, I do actually think they
He
know when they're not releasing a good song. They're not actively releasing a terrible song, but I think they know when they're not paying for quality, right? Especially someone like JYP, right?
I mean, when you talk about quality too, right? Like, for me, it's hard not to believe that because I looked at the music video and they used like this stop motion, like weird frame rate. The props themselves weren't very good.
Yeah, I think the
Right.
music video is also good
The outfits
correlation.
were, yeah.
because the Twice music videos were really good and really well made.
Like, well, if you compare like this one to like Ooh-Ah, like
Oh,
Ooh-Ah,
yeah.
they had like a whole bunch of zombie extras.
Yeah.
Like they had that
Set
buzz,
design.
right?
Cheer Up was
Yeah,
also
Cheer Up also
really
Cheer Up must
great.
have cost more money if you think about it because of all the effects and the sets.
Yeah,
right?
maybe.
The sets and then the different costumes that they had.
Twice. I mean, TT also. I mean, it's probably the least expensive of those.
No. TT also probably was pretty expensive because of
Really?
all the sets. They had even though the sets weren't as elaborate, I think, as Cheer Up, they
Like,
still
they still
had
had a
different
lot?
sets for each member and different outfits, right? When you look at Knock Knock, none of them had their own thing. They're all kind of wearing the same generic style of outfit, right?
Right. It looked like a D tier K-pop video.
The amount of production kind of cost in that music video, very little. Very
Like,
little.
a lot of wide angle.
Right.
Like all of them
It
standing
was
there.
cheap. It was cheap, and the song
Cheap
itself was
backgrounds.
cheap.
Anyways, if you want to hear more of our thoughts, this was kind of an experiment.
Yeah.
I have no idea how it's going to work. No idea what it's going to be called.
I'm not sure if the sound quality is any good.
Yeah, not good if the sound quality is any good.
Pretty noisy in here with all the fans and stuff.
But we wanted to kind of, like have a dinner conversation. Like, have you listened to our dinner conversation?
Right.
Hopefully it's not too ugly.
Hopefully the
footage.
lighting isn't super bad. Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, I think if you want to hear more thoughts, right? Check out our podcast, This Week in K-Pop. I'll probably add more shit in
Yeah.
voiceover sometime.
Yeah.
Anything else, John?
No, I think that's it.
Sleepy? You look a little
I'm a
sleepy.
little bit sleepy now that we ate all this food.
We did eat a lot of food. Wow.
Later.
Reaching out for the easy high. Please